The Dance Journey.
Hey guys, welcome to the Dance Journey. I'm your host, Miss Claudia. On episode 6, I discussed how important it is for kids to be confident when they go on stage. However, confidence is a huge umbrella and there's so much that goes into building a kid's confidence, and one of those things is the role of a parent. The role of a dance mom, or in some cases, dance dad. Now, I oftentimes see how much parents don't realize how important and how crucial their role as a dance mom or dance dad is in the kid, and how much of an impact it makes on every single one of their performances. So we're gonna dive into some topics regarding how important the role of a dance mom or dance dad is on the kid's performance and on their whole dance journey, period. All right, so there's two types of dance moms that I consider that we need to discuss. You have the helicopter mom that is living their dance dream through their kid. And you also have the I pay the dance teacher to do her job kind of mom. So the helicopter moms could be a mom that was a dancer when they were younger, or maybe a mom that is a dance teacher now, and they are just consistently on top of their kid over and over and over. Now, being a helicopter mom doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It actually has a lot of positive outcomes. It's very important for parents to understand that they have a big role in making sure that their kid is doing their homework and at home. Just how you make sure that the kid finishes their school homework, kids also have dance homework. They have to practice their choreography, they have to stretch, they have to practice their tricks, they have to go over timing, go over their music at home, and a lot of times kids don't know how to do that by themselves. They don't know how to take the initiative. They need a little push and they need a little guide at home, and that's where the parents take over. It's very important for the parents to take some time to sit in front of their kid and make sure that they're practicing their things at home. Not only does this force a kid to practice and force a kid to be responsible for their dances and choreographies and tricks, etc., it really gives a time of connection with the mom and the kid that otherwise they wouldn't have. When the mom is involved in the kid's dance journey, they are aware of what their kid is going through, meaning they know where their kids are strong at, they know where their kids are weak at, and when they find weaknesses, they can help them. They can help them try it again, do it again, and use positive reinforcement. But that's not going to happen if the mom tells the kid, go practice in the living room while I do laundry, and not pay attention to you. A lot of times the kids don't know how to practice on their own. It's not until they get a little bit older, like teenagers, that they become a little bit more responsible and they can rehearse themselves without somebody supervising them. So being a helicopter mom has that positive effect in the sense that these moms will take the time of day no matter what, whether they have to cook or clean or job or another child, they will find the time in the day to sit in front of their kid and make sure that they practice. And this is a very good thing. This is actually an amazing thing. And it has such a positive outcome because the kid is actually practicing at home and the kid is actually going over their stuff. All right, now let's go over the I pay the dance teacher to do her job kind of mom. So this way of thinking has a lot of truth to it. Yes, the moms pay the dance teacher to do their job 100%. And they should be getting their money's worth, especially, if you're paying a lot of money for the teacher to do her job. So this is 100% true. However, being so separated and being so distant from your child because you let the teacher do her thing is not going to help the child, because this other mom over here, the one that's practicing at home, this one is the one that's actually helping their kids succeed. When you take your child to school, the teacher is only teaching your kid during school hours. Once that kid comes home, you become the teacher. You become the one that's helping them grow and helping them work on their skill. Now, you don't need to know anything about dance. You don't even need to know what your child is doing. All you need to do is supervise. Supervise and make sure that they look like they are actually trying their hardest. And you don't have to know anything about dance to see a child actually working hard or to see a child being lazy. You don't need to know anything about dance to be able to see the difference between that. So yes, there's a lot of truth in the I pay the dance teacher to do her job, 100%. Yes, you do. And the teacher should be doing your job 100%. However, when your child is not with the teacher, meaning when they are home or on the drive to competition or on the drive to performance, that child, that kid, that dancer is under the mom's supervision. And right there, that the best thing to do for that kid is to step into the mom's shoes and step into the dance mom's shoes and just supervise and make sure that your kid looks like they are working hard. Now, let's discuss how these two types of dance moms can possibly cause a negative effect on the child. So, as I stated, when it comes to the day of the performance, the day of the competition, these kids are already stressed out as it is. They are nervous to go on stage. They are going to be judged or people are going to watch them. You know, it's very, very nerve-wracking to go on stage and perform in front of people. That by itself, like stage fright, it's a real thing. You know, it's very, very, it weighs heavy on a child. Now, these anxious and stressful feelings that the kids are having inside, they most likely don't know how to express these emotions. They don't know how to deal with them. So if you have an adult like nagging at them at every move, it's almost like adding gasoline to the fire. It's just gonna make it worse. So if you find yourself in the situation where you're doing the kids' hair and they're like, you're pulling my hair, or you're doing the kids' makeup and you're like, it's wrong. If the mom starts reacting to the situation, now you become reactive, you're making it worse. Stop moving, I'm not pulling your hair. All of these like reactive words and reactive sentences are just going to make the kid worse. So if you find yourself in that situation, take a deep breath, take a step back, and just understand that they are extremely nervous and possibly very stressed out because the day has come. If you want your kid to be successful, if you want your kid to have a good performance, you cannot nag at them. It's not gonna work. That negative reinforcement, it's only gonna have a pushback. And not only is it gonna have a pushback, it's also gonna cause conflict between the relationship of you and the kid. And you want this experience, this dance journey experience to be so positive. If you want to have a long-lasting relationship from dance mom to dancer, you cannot become reactive. The kid is not going to be its best. Maybe they will for this performance, but maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line, the kid is going to be burnt out and they're not going to want to do it anymore. And the purpose of dancing, in my opinion, is for you to dance long term, not for you to dance short term. It's such a beautiful experience that it should be lived and experienced for as long as possible, not just a few years and then burn out. And a part of the burnout comes from the nagging and the pushing and the negative. It's going to cause lots of friction between the mom and the dancer relationship long term. Now, this mom, the I pay the dance teacher to do her job kind of mom, this mom is completely disconnected from what is happening. So when a mom is so disconnected, they are not aware of what's going on. And when it comes to dance, you have to be aware of what's the hair, what's the makeup, what items do I need to purchase to make sure that my child is ready to go on stage? Am I doing their hair to the best of my ability? Am I doing their makeup to the best of my ability? Do they look on point like the rest of the team? Is my child the only one that doesn't look ready? Is my child the only one that's missing items? So when this happens and the mom is so disconnected and the child is missing items, doesn't have good makeup, doesn't have good hair, is late, it's really gonna cause the child to feel left out. It's really gonna cause the child to feel like their mom doesn't or dad doesn't care enough. And to a kid, that is a huge deal. That is a very, very big deal. You really, really want to stay away from your child feeling like they are the only one that did not come prepared. But that is not the teacher's job. The teacher's job revolves all around dance, getting them ready physically, mentally, and emotionally for that performance. The mom is the one that is in charge to bring the kid prepared. The mom is the one that is in charge to be informed and to be on top of things and to understand everything that is going on, so that child is as prepared as possible to now switch over to the teacher so the teacher can get them ready and then they have an amazing performance. All right, so the word confidence, kids being confident, as I mentioned earlier in the video, it's a big umbrella of things that have to come together in order for that kid's confidence to grow. And a huge part, when I say huge, I mean massive. A massive influence in the kid's confidence is the parents and how the parents act towards the kid, not react, but how they act towards the kid, how they speak to the kid, how much how much effort they put in to make sure that the kids are ready and that the kids are prepared, and how much effort they put in to become a second dance mom at home when the kid is not with their teacher. So if you want your dancer to have the best dance journey possible long term and enjoy this sport long term, you have to know that you are a huge part of this journey, and you have to do the most that you can to make sure that you provide this platform for them. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that this helps all the dance moms out there. I hope that this video really helped you understand the perspective from a teacher to a parent. I wish you and your dancer a beautiful long-term dance journey. Thank you for watching.